I'm PamOnSunset. Today we're trying to make a galaxy bath bomb. Ooh! The things we need for this tutorial are lemon juice, a bath bomb mold, salt, food dyes, baking soda, eyeshadow glitter, and a spray bottle. Today's YouTube inspiration is from RCLBeauty101. She does a lot of DIYs, and recently she's been doing a lot of testing of odd gadgets, so you might want to go look at those because they're super interesting. However, the first step we have to do is one she didn't do, because I didn't want to buy a bath bomb mold. She used an egg poacher because she didn't want to buy one either, but I found this for $1, and now I'm going to try and use a big girl tool and cut it in half. Pray for me. First, I'm going to draw a line on it. Although it's really hard to draw a line on a circle. I feel like I already messed up. The line doesn't match up. I don't even know which of these lines to follow now. I've legit never used this before. It's a Dremel. And so I think the very first thing I need to do is put on some protective shade wear. I'm cool now, right? Oh, it's dark. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this in half so that I have two pieces to put together as the mold. Wish me luck. Oh god. It smells like woodshop class. Oh, there's so much more to do and I don't want to do it. Okay. Well, it didn't matter that we drew a straight line or not because I couldn't possibly make that go in a straight line. I think I need to open a door. Maybe you should Dremel outside. Okay, now that we got it aired out just a little bit, we're gonna do the next step the RCL Beauty did, and that's to mix all the dry ingredients together. I am making a mess. She literally said a random amount of salt. So, here we go. And a little bit of eye glitter. This step is actually optional, but why wouldn't you want it to sparkle? Next, she's filled her spray bottle half the way with water and the other half the way with lemon juice. Oops, a seed fell in there. Then you drop in a few drops of red food dye. I'm going to swirl it up. Even though I only used half a cup of baking soda, I'm actually going to cut that in half because it seems like a lot. I'll save that for my next color. Might be a mistake. I don't know. We'll find out together. Now I get to spray stuff. Yay! Kind of more pink than red. Maybe I should have added a few more drops in. I'm going to try spraying this one a bunch in a row in the same spot to see if it makes the color darker. Didn't do anything. I'm going to let this one dry and then repeat with purple, blue, and yellow. Yellow's done. Blue. This is a good arm workout. Now I gotta try and make purple. That looks purple-ish. This is not the prettiest purple I've ever seen. Now it's really starting to hurt my hand. All four done. So RCL Beauty said, as a tip, to make sure that these are completely dry before you put them into the bath mold. Bath bomb mold. There's no bath mold. Well, maybe there is. Like if you're making a bathtub, some guy probably has a mold. Anyways, to make sure that your baking soda concoctions were completely dry before you put them in the mold, because that helps it fizz up more. So I'm gonna wait about 20 minutes for these to dry before I put them in the mold. I just want to bathe in the galaxy bath bomb. Why do I have to keep waiting? Okay, so I let these sit out for about 10 minutes and they didn't seem to be getting dry, so I actually stuck them outside for about 20 minutes and now they're completely dry. Next up, the RCL Beauty101 did is to tightly pack the baking soda mixtures but in different layers so that you get that galaxy look. We're going to space! It looks like weird strawberry ice cream. Now that I have my super not a mold made, I'm going to tightly pack them together. Next, she said you could put it in the fridge for a couple hours or in the freezer for 1 hour. So of course I'm going to pick the 1 hour one. Alright, it's been an hour and now I'm in my bikini. And it's time to open the bath bomb. Alright, so RCL Beauty tapped on it. I don't know if we need to do because I have this little thing. Oh. Okay, time to test it out. I'm scared. That doesn't look right. 3, 2, 1. It's not really fizzing. That didn't fizz at all. Fail! Here's the real deal in this DIY. Don't do it. If you are going to do it, here's my tips. Tip number 1, I would say you need to use citric acid. I think that's why it didn't bubble up, because a lot of the recipes I was looking at use citric acid, and this one didn't. And I was wondering if it was going to work. And it did. Tip number 2, I would buy the mold. I was trying to save money. I try and do these as cheap as possible for you guys, but this one is not worth it. Buy the $9 mold. It's $9 on Amazon. Tip number 3, I would use a lot more than a couple drops of food dye because my red sure looks a lot like pink. And it was shimmering, but I don't even really know if that's worth it. If you do want to see an awesome Galaxy DIY, go check out my Galaxy DIY sneakers over here. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the thumbs up if you like this. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to test out for you and see if it's worth it, because this one wasn't. Leave it in the comments. Now I have to take a boring bath. Boo!